Guys, it's Sarah, and today is Booklist Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library, and every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we are going to share what our highest rated books on our TBR are. So these are books that we have not read yet, that we own, that have the highest average rating on GoodReads. That's how we're going to do this. Now I'm going to go with my top 5 and let you know what those are. I feel like I kind of have an inkling on the first couple just from seeing things before about what my top highest rated books are, but this is the average rating for each of these books. So let's get started. Now, we are not promising to read these books anytime soon. We're just sharing and having fun. So let's open up GoodReads. No promises, guys. All right, we are going to open it up and I'm going to go to my books. I'm going to go to my owned TBR. So these are all the physical books I have. I'm concentrating on physical only. And then I'm going to sort them by average rating. And right now they are lowest. So let's change that to the opposite direction and see what my highest rated books are. Oh, interesting. Okay. So the first one is Fall and Rise, and this is the story of 9/11 by Mitchell Zuckoff. Now, I'm surprised that's my highest one, but that's a 4.67. 4.67. That's pretty high. And that is a nonfiction book about 9/11. I have been collecting nonfiction books about 9/11, so I have a little section on my nonfiction shelf just about that. And, eventually I will read this one, but interesting. Okay, number 2 is Fighting Words by Kimberly Brubaker Bradley. So this is a 4.66. And this is one that I think I picked. Did I pick it for my spring TBR? I think so. I think I picked it for my spring TBR because I picked highest rated. And so that's the one that I picked because I didn't want to read the 9/11 one at that time. And I didn't end up obviously reading it because it's still in my TBR. But that one is a middle grade, actually, book. And I believe it deals with abuse in some way or another and how I think sisters deal with it. I've heard very, very, very good things about it. And obviously it has a really, really high rating. So, okay, number 3 is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. That is the first book in his Stormlight archive. That does not surprise me at all. I thought that was going to be number 1. Honestly, it can kind of teeter between being number 1 or at least just being in the very top. I am nowhere near ready to read Stormlight archive yet because I'm just dipping my toe into the Cosmere. So that's a whole nother story. Okay, and number 4 is Just Mercy by Brian Stevenson, another nonfiction. And that one is Brian Stevenson with his talking about some of the cases that he has represented. He represents people who are incarcerated either wrongly or somehow unjustly, whether it is, the way that they were arrested or the reasons that they were arrested or anything like that. He just helps people who need the help, and he's fantastic. So he does really, really good work. Okay. So I believe that this one talks about his career and how he's helped and what's wrong with the judicial system, because there's many, many things wrong with it. But, so that's number 4. And then number 5 is Oathbringer, which is number 3 in the Stormlight archive. So that one has a 4.62. Yeah. So that's interesting. So book number 3, obviously nowhere near ready to read that one either, for sure. But yeah, so those are my top 5. Very interesting. 2 of them are nonfiction. 1 is a middle grade, and then 2 are from the same series. I'm actually surprised that The Name of the Wind is not in there. Usually that one's really high up as well. Usually that one's in there too, but nope, not today. All right. Let me know down below if you guys pay attention to what your highest rated book on your TBR is, I would love to know. If you want to figure that out and let me know down below what your highest rated book is, like the number one, that would be awesome. And make sure you go check out Lindsay and see what her highest rated books are. I don't know how many she's going to do. We have not talked about details. We just said, let's do highest rated on our TBR. I went with 5 because we normally try to go for at least 5 whenever we do a video. But yeah. So I don't know how many she's going to do. I'm excited to watch her video too. And I will leave her link down below. And we will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.